Hello.
So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going through the top 5 final snipers in Borderlands 3. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please consider like, commenting or subscribing to the video, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise let's get straight into this video. So the first sniper on the list is the Sunhawk. Now the Sunhawk is a dual sniper. It can come in a variety of elements and is an absolute beast. Now you can only get this on Mayhem 6 and above, and it is from Katagawa Jr., but it is a very good sniper rifle. Now its special ability is it shoots 7 slow orbs that fly in the shape of a bird that flaps its wings. It can come in a semi-auto, full auto or burst variant, and as we said before, a ton of elements. Now in your own hands it's very good. You can use a bottomless magmos and it works very well, but I find it's in the best hands when given the clone. As you can see from the footage here, even though we're using shock against pretty much everything, it absolutely tears through the Malawan takedown without a cinch. Obviously clone gets a lot of mayhem scaling and action skill damage, so that helps the Sunhawk as well. Its fire rate and its accuracy what makes the Sunhawk absolutely amazing in the clone's hands. Next on the list we have the Headsplosion. Now the Headsplosion is probably my favorite sniper in Borderlands 3. It just feels really good to shoot and it does a significant amount of damage. Now the Headsplosion is from King Bobo the Almighty, so you will have to do the side mission in order to unlock this boss to farm. 15% drop rate, really good. Jacob's sniper rifle. Its actual effect is its critical hits ricochet 3 explosive bullets to the nearest enemy, and those explosive bullets do non-elemental splash damage. So if you have builds like the Hustler Zane or builds that use a razor and both splash damage, you're going to do a ton of damage with the Headsplosion. It is really good for crowd control if you can land those crits. I really do enjoy this sniper rifle. Next up we have the Skull Smasher. Now this is a DLC 2 exclusive. Now it technically can drop from all enemies in DLC 2, but it has a higher drop from Eyster. Now its special ability is it has, as you can see, a ×5 variant here. It's like a masher sniper rifle, meaning that all of those projectiles can crit if you are using a Hustler, and if you hit the actual crit, obviously they will all crit as well. Being Jacobs, it will ricochet 1 bullet to the nearest enemy, and it's just an overall strong weapon. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's pretty decent for crowd control because of the ricochets, but this is all about just putting that damage down on the enemy and dealing that critical hit damage. Up next we have the Wedding Invitation. Now the Wedding Invitation dropped off a little bit if you use it on all characters, but characters that can make specific builds around splash damage and critical hit damage like Zane and like Flak can still do a ton of damage with the Wedding Invitation. Now the Wedding Invitation's special ability is it will explode and deal incendiary splash damage and ricochet 1 cryo projectile to the nearest enemy. This cryo projectile does get scaled up and will do a significant amount of damage to enemies. Again, exceptionally well for crowd control. In my opinion, snipers in Borderlands 3 aren't quite right, but the crowd control element really does help with using sniper rifles if you really want to force yourself down that avenue. Now in terms of its drop, it drops from the Broken Heart event, but luckily for you the Broken Hearts event is now permanent. You just need to switch it on from the main menu, then shoot the yellow hearts that float around, and hopefully you'll drop a Wedding Invitation. Next to Mags is the one that I go for, but feel free to get 125% splash if that's the one that you feel like you want. Finally on the list we have the Complex Route. Now this was always going to be on this list because of the absolutely broken interactions that this can do. I'm not going to show you the broken interactions on my stream because it is crazy and it will probably give you an epileptic fit, but just needless to say, there are some interactions that will absolutely decimate every single red dot on the map with just a single button press. That being said, the Complex Route is a DLC 3 sniper rifle. It drops from Lani Dixon in DLC 3, 33% drop rate, so an easy weapon to obtain. It is really powerful. It's a Malawan sniper. Its special ability is it kind of like does like a mesh. It spawns 13 additional bullets along their flight path. The additional bullets diverge from the direction of the main bullet at a right angle, and then each follows a random zigzag pattern. So you'll see it kind of meshes around the enemy. All of these can crit if you're using the Hustler, for example, or if you're on flak with Megavore. So it does pack an extremely big punch, and when you couple with an area of effect damage, artifact, and boost of splash damage, broken things happen. So guys, that is it for today's video. If you do agree or you think something else should have been featured on this list, please leave a comment in the section below. If you have enjoyed this video, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise I'll catch you on the flip.